Hi, my name is Natalie Preddy and you are watching My City Profiles, the show that highlights the up-and-comers here in Toronto, the places and the people that make Toronto unique, diverse. Today I am at 185 Augusta, a gallery, a workspace, and a live space here in Kensington Market. I'm here with Moses and Damien, who both live and work in this space.
I found this space about 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah.
I wanted a space that I could work and function in and continue to be creative. And it worked. It was a commercial space. My landlord gave me free rein as long as I didn't mess with the floors. She said I could do what I wanted, so I put in my loft and the second bedroom and went from there.
What do you think this space gives to Toronto that nowhere else does?
I think it's difficult to say, at least from my perspective. I'm not sure. I'd say that it gives something that nothing else does. I think what the space does provide is basically an open, free, safe community space to create art, to discuss politics, to discuss ideas, to collaborate, to challenge each other. To say that nothing else provides that, I don't know if I go that far, but I think the specific dynamic of this space is unique because it's where we live, because it's in the market, because it's commercial and residential. All of those things lend to what it is.
It's just it's an open space. It's a creative space, and I think what's really important about this space is it's free from a lot of the politics that that would affect art in a more commercial setting. So it just lends itself to some really interesting mixtures of people and ideas and skill sets.
So when there was the proposal for Walmart, I know you guys were very vocal in your protests and.
Like it's about gentrification. Essentially, it's like gentrification is it's such a huge topic in the city in general, and Kensington Market is a very special sort of it's its own sort of like ecosystem, and such a large corporate presence would definitely create huge change in the way things operate here. I think we really need, as residents of the city, we have to consider these things. We have to look long term. We can't just allow immediate progress to sort of dictate how our city evolves. If we're okay with a downtown core of Toronto that mirrors what you have in Manhattan, where you can't find a space to live for under $3,000 a month, then sure, let's just let the market dictate how we act. But if we want to take a stand and try to preserve some of the spaces that we have here, some of the diversity and the different neighborhood dynamics that we have that currently still do exist in Toronto.
You guys have a show tomorrow. Work in a whole bunch of different types of mediums. Discover these mediums. I know you're self-taught photographers. How did you discover these mediums, and which do you prefer to work in and why?
Preferred favorite, so much as I get stuck on an idea. When it comes to photography, it appeals to me because it's such a simple, despite its elitism, it's a very simple, communicable form of art. It doesn't require a a problem with digital photography, Iron Based. I think it's amazing. So it's just about exploration and trying to find as many different ways of exploring the same idea. And I think the same thing goes for anything that I do personally. It's just about pushing the limits.
What's really special about working in 185 and working with the 185 artists is you have access to all these different skill sets and all these different areas of expertise. So it's really accelerated my process because now I have access to another amazing photographer, a sculptor, a graffiti artist, a musician, and they're all part of the same working collective. So yeah, any idea can just materialize really, really quickly.
All one and the same. If I'm gonna work till I die, I might as well love my work. And if my work is art, then it's even better.